Incredible drone footage has captured the dramatic moment a convoy of Russian armored vehicles pushed its way toward a tense flashpoint in eastern Ukraine. From above, the view is breathtaking and haunting. The vehicles crawl along a dirt road scarred by craters and shrapnel, remnants of earlier explosions. Each tire track seems to trace a line through danger as the armored columns move steadily, attempting to pierce through the resilient Ukrainian defense lines that have held firm for months. Inside a dimly lit control room, miles away from the front line, the operators of Ukraine's Azov forces watch in silence. Their screens flicker with live feeds from reconnaissance drones circling high above the battlefield. Every movement of the Russian convoy is tracked, analyzed, and relayed in real time. Then, through the radio static, the command is given: eliminate them. Seconds later, the calm is shattered. What happens next is a precise orchestration of modern warfare. One by one, the Russian armored vehicles are struck and disabled. The explosions ripple across the barren landscape like thunderclaps, each detonation echoing through the valley. Ukraine's Azov army, renowned for its skill in high-pressure combat operations, employs a portable missile launcher to target a Russian tank column advancing through the Donetsk region. The footage now circulating online tells the full story. Ukrainian forces using the terrain to their advantage, coordinating through drones that guide their strikes with surgical precision. The attack begins just as the Russian convoy, a formation of tanks and armored troop carriers, crosses an exposed stretch of ground, completely lacking air support. The moment the Ukrainian aerial reconnaissance team locks in on the target, the anti-tank unit fires a guided missile. It slams into the lead vehicle's turret, triggering a blinding explosion that lights up the battlefield. One explosion leads to another. As the convoy halts in confusion, surveillance drones keep filming from above, confirming the devastating accuracy of each strike. The attack leaves behind a trail of burning wrecks, a testament to how strategy and timing can overcome sheer numbers. Local reports later confirm that this ambush was part of a broader Ukrainian mobile defense operation, designed to slow the Russian advance along the Pokrovsk line. The Azov units, long known for their fierce urban warfare expertise and precision use of anti-tank weapons like the Stugna P and the American-made Javelin, once again prove why they are among Ukraine's most formidable fighters. Since the invasion began in February 2022, Russia has reportedly lost over 3,000 tanks, a staggering figure representing nearly its entire pre-war active armored force. And yet, despite such massive losses, Russia's armored capability endures, fueled by the vast reserves of Soviet-era vehicles stored for decades in military depots. Now, old warriors of the past, the T-62 and even the aging T-55 are being pulled from their dusty graves, refitted with improvised armor, and sent back to the front. Though outdated compared to modern Western tanks, these relics still serve as support vehicles in large-scale ground offensives. According to the International Institute for Strategic Studies, Russia is capable of restoring and fielding up to 90 tanks per month from storage, keeping its armored divisions numerically strong. But there's a catch. Only a small fraction of those replacements are state-of-the-art models like the T-90M Pro Reeve or the T-72B3M. The vast majority are older designs, updated with new targeting systems, reactive armor, and communication units, yet still vulnerable to modern anti-tank munitions. Ukraine, meanwhile, has also suffered heavy losses, but Western military aid has shifted the balance dramatically. With the arrival of German Leopard 2 tanks, American M1A1 Abrams, and Bradley infantry fighting vehicles, Ukraine's armored forces have gained not only stronger protection, but also improved precision, mobility, and real-time data coordination. This divide highlights two sharply different philosophies of war. Russia leans on numbers, its industrial scale and capacity for mass production. Ukraine, on the other hand, relies on technology, intelligence, and adaptability, using quality over quantity to punch far above its weight. Analysts increasingly describe this conflict as a live experiment, a test of which military model can adapt faster to 21st century warfare. The result is a battlefield unlike any other. Success no longer depends solely on who fields the most tanks, but on who integrates new technologies and logistics more efficiently. If the war continues along this trajectory, it may redefine global military doctrine, proving that speed of adaptation, not just firepower, decides the outcome of modern wars. After the initial missile strike that destroyed the lead Russian vehicle, the Azov forces initiated a second, even more daring phase of their attack. This time, they unleashed modified first-person view, FPV drones. Small, fast, and deadly. Originally designed for racing or photography, these drones have been ingeniously re-engineered by Ukrainian technicians to carry high-explosive anti-tank warheads. From a concealed position, several kilometers behind the front lines, a team of drone operators guides each aircraft using head-mounted FPV goggles, navigating through smoke and debris as if they were flying inside the machine itself. Their encrypted digital systems allow them to maintain control despite the jamming attempts of Russian electronic warfare units. As soon as the Russian convoy begins to reposition after the first strike, the drones launch in coordinated waves. The first FPV drone slams into a tank at the rear, cutting off the convoy's escape route. Moments later, a second drone hits an ammunition carrier. The blast sends shockwaves across the field, and a fireball rises into the sky, all captured in astonishing detail by overhead reconnaissance cameras. Independent military observers describe these attacks as a revolutionary shift in Ukrainian battlefield tactics. Drones, once limited to surveillance, are now low-cost precision strike weapons. A $100 drone can destroy a multi-million-dollar tank. Its warfare rewritten by innovation and necessity. Ukraine is also developing domestically guided kamikaze drones with improved stability and resistance to Russian jamming systems. Engineers on the front lines constantly tweak the hardware, rewriting firmware, modifying antennas, experimenting with guidance algorithms, all to outsmart Russia's increasingly advanced electronic warfare defenses. These operations mark a true paradigm shift in how wars are fought. Large mechanized units are giving way to small, agile teams using drones and real-time intelligence. The result is both cost-effective and devastatingly efficient. The psychological impact on enemy troops, knowing death can descend silently from above at any moment, cannot be overstated. The second strike on the convoy is not just another battlefield success. It stands as a symbol of Ukraine's resilience and its ability to turn civilian technology into lethal, precise tools of defense. Analysts often refer to such drones as the people's weapon, cheap, flexible, and capable of rivaling traditional missile systems. 3 years into the full-scale war, both nations have evolved their strategies. Russia, once focused on swift, overwhelming offensives, has transitioned to a grinding war of attrition, drawing on its vast manpower and industrial resources. It sustains its front lines through a steady rotation of troops, a result of the partial mobilization decreed in 2022, replacing fallen soldiers with new recruits in an endless cycle. This system allows Moscow to maintain its presence along the 1,000-kilometer front, though at the cost of immense social strain. Many regions supplying conscripts are now facing economic and demographic pressures as families endure the burden of constant mobilization. Meanwhile, Ukraine continues to innovate under pressure. Its second strike on the Russian convoy shows that modern warfare is no longer about who commands the largest army, but who can adapt faster, think smarter, and turn technology into an advantage. The transformation of commercial drones into guided precision weapons has leveled the playing field between two vastly unequal opponents. It also sends a clear warning to the world. The next generation of ground combat will be defined not by massive divisions of tanks, but by the seamless fusion of intelligence, automation, and human ingenuity. This war, brutal, prolonged, and deeply transformative, is teaching the world a hard truth. In modern warfare, innovation and flexibility can be more powerful than raw firepower. The most dangerous weapon today is not necessarily the biggest gun or the heaviest tank. It's the mind that can reimagine technology and wield it with precision. Ukraine's story, captured through the lens of a drone hovering above a shattered road in Donetsk, is living proof of that reality.